Charisma of Charisma's Corner, and we are in the Little Pink Barn today, and I have a really exciting announcement. If many of you have been following on social media, you will know that my Live Boldly fabric has finally arrived. If I have it, that means shops are starting to get it in. Some of them already have them. I know that Hancock's of Paducah has the whole line. I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit of what I have going on. And I designed several quilts to launch this line and to go with this line, but it's 30 beautiful colors that I use frequently in my designs. And so it could really go for so many of my designs. Honestly, I've traded several, swapped these samples with several of my solid color designs and they work out well. So if you happen to like blenders, solids, basics, then Live Boldly will be the line for you. So I've been working on this for a year and I really just didn't expect that I would be so emotional when I opened the boxes and saw my name on everything, and truly what a blessing it is, and how I feel so just amazing that I have this opportunity and that many of you have already expressed your satisfaction and excitement for my line. So I just want to say thank you for all of you that have placed orders and are really supporting me. I truly appreciate it. We are a small business. My daughter-in-law and friends and my husband have spent the last several days cutting and doing that, and they do that because they love me and they want to see this succeed as well. So I just want to say thank you. We have been working very hard and we've gotten all of those pre-orders out, and looking forward to showing all of you this in person as I travel later this year. And I am working on a second line that will launch soon enough. So, and I'm really excited about that one. But for now, I just kind of want to share some of the projects and things that I have listed with Live Boldly. I designed the quilt behind me, which is called Spring's Promise. This is the only quilt I have right now of my samples that were in my brochure to launch Live Boldly, because they are traveling. They've been at several shows and they're with my fabric company, but I happen to still have this one before I ship it off to them. And the other one that I have, and I sort of had the little clip of that at the beginning of this video, is Dear Bouquet. And the one that I showed you in this clip is the only one that I have in stock right now, or in for my samples right now. And it was just a sample to test the pattern. You know, we made it 3 times before we really had the line, because there was a lot of like little pieces and things that needed to be worked out for that pattern. I'm going to be teaching it at Sisters in July for the Quilters Affair Quilt Show, and I just wanted to make sure all of those things were worked out. So this one has just a background that I had in stock. It doesn't use Live Boldly, but I did use the Live Boldly in some of the flowers and birds and that sort of thing, because I had some scraps from one of my sample yardages. But you can see that it just really is beautiful with a white background or a dark background. So if you go to my site and buy the kit, you can choose if you want the white background or the dark background. There are a little bit of variances in yardage if you want the dark background, and all of that is reflected in the pattern. So just to let you know that. And I do have a kit for Spring's Promise. That is the quilt behind me. I have a quilt for Dream Big, which is either a good size baby quilt or a wall hanging. And for those of you who have been following along, Dream Big is the quote on my accent wall in my studio, and it just resonated with me and my big dreams and this whole, you know, business of mine that I've been able to create with the help of my friends and family. So dream big, because dreams do come true. And then Rejoice. I have a kit for Rejoice, which is also a block of the month, and that has also been traveling around. This was the featured quilt for my brochure to launch, and Rejoice is just, you know, the perfect term for what is happening right now. I think we all can have a little bit of time to rejoice. And then on top of that, I have bundles of fabric. I have 30 colors in Live Boldly. As you can see, 30 beautiful, luscious colors. And I have listed in my shop 1 yard cuts of all 30 colors, half yard cuts of all 30 colors, and fat quarters of all 30 colors. I had some pre-cuts, but those all sold out, and I think that I'm just going to limit it to these big cuts of fabric and my kits, because I don't want to compete too much with the local quilt shops. They can do on-demand yardage for cutting. I just don't have the staff to be cutting fabric constantly and shipping out, and those manufactured pre-cuts. So I just wanted to kind of share what has been happening the last couple of days. My first fabric line actually landing in stores, and for any of you that see it out in the wild at your local quilt shop, please share it with me. Please snap a photo, share it, charismascorner.com. I love to see it. I feel overwhelmed and blessed by all of the people that have been rooting me on, cheering me on, and supporting my small business. So thank you. I hope you live boldly, and please visit me on social media, #CharismasCorner, and my handle is Charisma Horton. Thanks, bye.